What's up, guys? Today I'm going to be bringing you all a Tenpai Dragon Ruler deck profile. I've done this profile previously on the channel, but I made a point to mention that the list wasn't like quote-unquote complete. This one is. This has all the cards that I've been waiting for, everything that I was waiting to come in. So without further ado, we're going to go ahead and get right on into the list. Starting off for the Dragon Ruler names, 3 Blaster. I apologize, it may be a little bit hard to see, but I will name the cards so you guys know where I'm at. We're on 3 of everything, so 3 Blaster, 3 Tempest, 3 Title, and 3 Redox. This is a 60 card pile list, so I do think in 60 it is important and almost mandatory that you play 3 of all the big ones. For the little names, just on 1 of each, so 1 Blaster, 1 Lightning, 1 Stream, and 1 Reactin. For the other little names, 3 Spectral. I do play the Nebulous. I play 1 Nebulous, just because if you open Spectral and any other Dragon Ruler name, of which, you know, obviously there's quite a few, Nebulous is good to search, just because it's a good extender. And also, you can search this with Tempest. So that's all for the Dragon Ruler names. For the Tenpai line, because we are still on Tenpai, we're on 3 Pydra, 1 Chundra, 1 Fadra. I am on 2 Genroku. I do think 2 Genroku is better, just because the odds of drawing both in your opening hand is a lot lower than just drawing 1. So if you draw the 1, then you can't really do anything with it. But if you draw 1 and then you still have another in your deck, you can still make plays with it. 1 Kaiman, 1 Summoning. I am on 3 Doradora. There is an argument to cut 2 of these and just play 1 and then play something like Ghost Bell or maybe other thrust targets. But I do like playing 3 because if you open this plus, say, Spectral, or not, that's not Spectral. If you open this plus Spectral, they pretty much have to Ash. Yeah, if you open this and Spectral, they pretty much have to Ash the Doradora, just because it's a very clear Tenpai line and it can OTK. Or even if you're going first, Doradora is a 1-card Christia lock, so they have to Ash this, and if they do and you open it in Spectral, you could just do your Spectral plays, which I have a video of on my channel. For the hand traps, I'm pretty much playing 1 of everything for the Dragon Rulers. Or not 1 of everything, but I'm playing 1 attribute for the Dragon Ruler. So for a fire, I'm playing Ash. For a water, I'm playing Perulia. For a wind, I'm playing Fua. And for a earth, I'm playing Meowls. So 3 Ash and then 9 Chummies. These are also good Ash bait. Like, if you're playing against something like Vanquish Soul K9, in the start of your turn, if you go Perulia, they might want to Ash that because they like to do a lot of their plays on your turn. Or you could still just drop one of these. If you see like all Tenpai starters and then one of these, you could still drop these. And if they don't let it resolve, then they build a mid-board. If they stop it, then more than likely they don't have 2 Ash. For the main board breakers of the deck, we are on 3 Raigeki. I do play 3 Dark Hole. Largely, this is for any branded variants. Just in case I still see any, Ido or Ido or whatever it is, the card that just doesn't let you summon. But mainly it is just another board breaker, but it does also serve that secondary purpose. 3 Droplet and 3 Imperm. Onto non-engine that is kind of a starter. 3 thrust to play into our 1 Called by the Grave. So most common play you'll probably see is like normal summon Dora Dora. They Ash, you thrust that grass. That is it for the main deck. Getting into the extra deck. For our Tenpai names, we are playing 2 Bident. I'm gonna be honest, I might cut this to 1. The number, people say all the time, you know, you gotta play 2 Bident. It's mandatory. You need to play 2 in any kind of Tenpai list. I've never made a second Bident. Ever. I've legitimately never made a second Bident in my entire time playing Tenpai. And I've been playing Tenpai since 2024. I've never made a second Bident. But, I don't know. I don't know what I'd replace it with. So if you have any suggestions, leave them down in the comments. But I honestly would like to cut it. 1 Transcendent, 1 Trident for our Tenpai names. Getting into the Dragon Ruler names, 2 Chasma. This is another one I hear a lot of people say you gotta play 2 of. You need to play 2. You need to play 2 Chasma. In the grind game, maybe. But if you're playing optimally and you don't get interrupted or you just do Dragon Ruler stuff and then OTK them with Tenpai, you're never making a second Chasma. But this one has come up. So I do play 2 because this one actually has come up. 1 Eclipse, 1 Disaster. Eclipse, oftentimes you'll make this in addition to Chasma. Sometimes you'll end on Chasma, Christia, and Eclipse. Sometimes you'll make Chasma and Eclipse to go into your Disaster. It's just kind of whatever you prefer. Getting into the links, the main links, actually the only links, 1 Seals and 1 Striker. This is mainly for if your Tenpai plays get stopped, or if you're going first and your only Tenpai starter is Pydra. Because you go Striker, and then you can go into a Seals. I would say if you are going to cut something, cut the second Bident and add in an SP. For other plays, for your Tenpai stuff, I am on a Kui Belt and a Black Rose. Kui Belt, if you don't know, is how you OTK under Shifter, and Black Rose is just another board breaker. And then the final 3 XCs, the final 3 monsters I am playing, are 1 Dark Armed, 1 number 11 Big Eye, and 1 Red Eyes Flare Metal. These are pretty much just kind of flex spots. Red Eyes Flare is there for burn. This is basically a talents to take, and this is just to pop stuff. Those could be anything like Zeus, Typhon, whatever. On to the side deck. Side deck is pretty much, I think it's actually entirely going first. Yeah, side deck is entirely going first. So it is 3 Fenrir. Fenrir also works with Redox because it's an Earth. 1 Christia, 1 Shifter. That's it for the monsters. I choose to play Shifter because you can still OTK under Shifter. And then 3 Radiant Typhoon Vision. I actually am playing this because if you notice, there's actually a couple of quick play spells. And also, if we are forced to discard our entire hand, with the Dragon Rulers, your graveyard just becomes your second hand. So if you do have to discard your hand, if you're discarding a couple Dragon Rulers, that's no issue, because you could just still play with them. 1 Gold Sark, 1 Talent, 1 Prosperity, and 1 Call By. Again, all going first cards. You could make an argument Prosperity is still a going second card, because Tenpai can still OTK even under Prosperity. I don't know if you could OTK under Prosperity and Shifter. That I don't know. I'll have to test that. I'll have to look into that. But I imagine there's probably a way that you could. I just don't know it. And then finally, 3 Black Goat Laughs. Again, for going first, you can either hard open these, or if you go, let's say, Spectral, discard itself, and you ash it, you could thrust into this. If you don't want to go that aggressive, like let's say Spectral, they ash it, or they do a Shifter, you go Spectral, and then they ash, so you're still under Shifter, so you don't want to, you don't want to do that grasp because everything will get banished instead. You could do Black Goat Laughs. So guys, that is it for this deck profile. Hope you guys like it. Some of you may know that Tenpai is like one of my favorite decks of all time. I picked it up very shortly after it came out. I picked it up when Kaiman and Chundra were at 3, and then the ban list hit that got them put at 1, and I was devastated. And I also like that because of the Dragon Ruler stuff, it's actually able to go first. The Tenpai names can actually put up a board going first, and it's not just Seal's Pass, unless, you get impermed or something. But yeah, guys, I hope you guys really liked this video. If you did like it, please make sure to leave a like on the video, and let me know down in the comments below if you have anything else you want to talk about, if you have anything I missed. And if you really liked it, please consider subscribing. And with that, I will see you guys next time. And remember, don't drown.